Hello, we are back officially. Well, I'm back officially. I don't know why I'm saying we. So I was asked to put in my AirPods, but I don't have my AirPods because I was leaning over the bathtub a few days ago and they fell out. And so they were in the water. So I don't have them. All right. We are going to be doing a Get Real with Morgan, as I told you guys last week, to send in your questions, which I have right here, loaded them up. Okay, first question, Anita Baramo, and if I butcher any of your names, I apologize in advance. Who does the baby look like more, you or Jay? I want to answer this correctly. The idea of her looks more like him, but her mannerisms and her expressions and sort of the way she is and her mouth especially is like me. She is so feisty. And then I was like, how's she so feisty? And Jordan was like, because of you, bitch. Okay, Annie D, can you see yourself being a real housewife? I am a big believer in the phrase, never say never. I think that that really does sum up life because every time you kind of rule something out, for some reason, you end up doing it. So I'm going to say no because I just don't feel that that's where I want my career to go. I think I started that way and worked hard to get out of that world. And I just don't want to have drama. Short answer, no, I would not do it. Unless I really needed to. Unless my career, I don't know. Okay, I'm not doing it. Anyway, ooh, Glynis. I love the name Glynis. So chic. Explain the meaning behind your baby's name and why did you get to choose that name? There's no meaning. I liked the name. It randomly came to me when we were driving on PCH when we were in Malibu last summer, right as I got pregnant. And I basically said to Jordan, I was like, what about Ro? And then we spent 9 months trying to find another name to replace Ro because obviously there is a label, The Ro. I'm a huge Mary-Kate and Ashley stan. There was absolutely no correlation. And so for 9 months, I was like, we can't name her Ro. He said the same thing. I was like, well, I don't want people to put that together. And now they're going to because I just said this. And I was like, let's just find something else. Let's just find something else. And we looked probably through 2,500 names and we didn't find one that was even close to Ro. And she's such a Ro. I'm so happy we stuck with it. Kimberly asks, hard-hitting question. What are your thoughts on Bennifer 2.0? Dying to know. I just want to say, and I said this earlier on Daily Pop, and I'm telling you guys, I said from the beginning that A-Rod and Jennifer Lopez were never going to get married. I knew from the moment that they got engaged and from the moment that they became a couple. So I'm not surprised by anything that has transpired between them. I'm not as nostalgic about Bennifer as everybody else is. And no shade and no judgment, truly, but girl, don't you want to just not deal with a penis for 5 minutes? And by the way, as somebody who's dealt with penis, I know, but I also feel like Ben was J-Lo's one true love. I think she was really devastated when that relationship ended. So I think it's fun to rekindle. I guess I don't mind it, but I'm not as obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with J-Lo and Ben round one, that pink 6-carat ring. But then I also kind of like that you see them grown up now and she's accepting him for his Boston wearing t-shirt smoking self. Does that make sense? Did I eat my placenta? Ernest asks. No, Ernest, I didn't. I will tell you TMI, but it's okay, we're all family. When I was giving birth, I looked down as she was pulling the placenta out, which basically looks like a tampon string with a flattened out piece of meat. You could not pay me in buckets of diamonds to eat that. It was disgusting. Okay, Erin, Morgan, happy Gemini season, sister. Thank you. What is one bad thing you think about Geminis and one amazing thing? There's not one bad thing about Geminis. I think the only bad thing about Geminis is that people misunderstand us and our reputation is not great, but that's bull. That's because people aren't us. Next question, Shay Johnson. As a new mom, how much do you see yourself resembling Susan? It's so interesting that I got this question just now because as I was walking into work today, I was thinking a lot about that. So I think I'm a lot like Susan in the sense that I'm a really good mom, but I think we're gonna parent differently, but I also feel I'm saying that because she's so young. So I'll be lenient with Ro until she gives me a reason not to be. So yeah, I'll probably end up being like her, but I also hope that I'm not as neurotic because she's a little neurotic. I always had to go to every birthday party with a card. I never could miss. It was a lot. Javi asks, if you had to choose 3 celeb moms to be a part of your mommy club, who would you choose? Okay, well, I've spent some time with her, so I'm going to say Sophie Turner because I love her and I think she's wonderful and she's a great mom. I would obviously have to say Khloe Kardashian because I love her and I'm obsessed with her and she's always been so lovely and supportive to me. And then finally, I would probably say Jennifer Garner because I feel like she knows how to do everything and has every gadget and knows everything, even though her kids are much older. That's who I would choose. Andrea Flores, what was the first pair of Louboutins you put on after the baby? Of course. A new pair that I got, they are beige croc embossed. They're 120, they're very high. And I wore them to dinner in Napa a few days ago when I was there for Memorial Day weekend. And I remember thinking to myself as I was walking into dinner holding on to Jordan, I cannot believe that you used to wear these shoes every single day, up and down, all around that building. Let me tell you why I'm a bad bitch. I would go from the makeup room, which is not in the building where we used to shoot Daily Pop and Nightly Pop, walk all the way over there in those heels at 7 o'clock in the morning. I did not wear a flat, not one time. Ask anybody, ask around, ask about me. Your favorite sandwich. They say it tells a lot about someone's character. Jacinta. Okay, I love a turkey sandwich on rye, extra mayonnaise. So just turkey, lettuce, mayonnaise on rye with a little pickle and sauerkraut. Delicious. Like I get like mayonnaise and then I get a side of mayonnaise and then like I dip the sandwich in mayonnaise because I am disgusting. There is a brand new episode of Necessary Realness every Saturday, so make sure you what? Subscribe, and make sure that you check out all the other videos on the E! News YouTube channel because they're all popping.